Hey, we're going to do a modified side plank with reach up towards the ceiling here. So modified side plank with reach. I like the modified because it can really help us make sure that we're really set into our core rather than using our low back for stability. So with our modified side plank, we're just going to bring our knees up in front of us. So rather than a traditional side plank where the legs would be straight beside us, we're going to pull them right up in front of you. So again, I like to get the elbow right underneath the shoulder, breathe out first. Right, to feel those ribs come down and in. So you don't want a big back arch here or a big chest that's puffed up, because that's going to be you using your lower back for stability. We're trying to get at the obliques or the side abdominal muscles for stability. So breathe out first. And then what you're going to do is lift your hips off the ground. So it's almost like you roll them up off the ground. And I should feel like I'm facing the floor here. And what happens is with the reach, my hips aren't going to turn back up, but rather just my rib cage is going to turn, and that little twist through the rib cage really gets the bottom oblique. So in this case, I'm planking on my right side. I feel my right obliques engage as my hips face the ground, and then I just slightly turn that trunk to reach up towards the ceiling. And I'm going to take 5 deep breaths here. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. And I feel those bottom obliques working to stabilize me. And the great thing about breathing during planking is, depending on how strong your abdominal muscles are, will determine how big of a breath you take. So the bigger the breath that you're taking, the longer you're going to be planking. So use those breaths as a guide as to how long you should be holding the plank. Because if you're not strong enough or you're failing sooner, your breaths are going to be shorter, and then that's it. You're going to be doing as quality as you can for 5 deep breaths, and as you get stronger, you'll notice that breath gets bigger, which means you're going to be holding the plank for longer. So that's our modified side plank. Breathe out, roll the hips, then just feel that little bit of trunk turn, that little bit of rib cage turn up towards the ceiling. I don't really need to pull my hand right back, just reach it up towards the ceiling. Take 5 deep breaths there, and then relax and repeat 5 more on your other side.